What's up, people? It's another nice super special video again we're going to do. It's a nice moment till the last time we did content. Now let's get back in, and today is a nice and super special video because I'm going to share my experience. So if you're new to the channel, kindly take a moment or two, subscribe, leave a comment, check our previous videos, and leave a reply. Just say what you've seen and what we can improve and what we can share more on, and what you may need us to share on. Now today this video is super special because I'm going to share my experience driving in Canada, how I found the roads, and how my experience has been driving in Canada. So stay locked, let's get in and see what it has been. So today I'm with my G here. He is the cameraman, so he's gonna take us through as we explore and see the Canadian roads, and my experience generally on a daily, or how I feel when I'm on the roads. And yeah, let's go in and see. Now let's go. Yeah, so the first thing you do, you actually turn on a car. I don't know. Yeah, so turn on the car, see if the car is okay, check the tires. I forgot to tell you to check the tires. Like now, put direction. Luckily this car has a screen that can enable you to see where you're headed, or if you don't have a screen, you can actually put your phone here on the holder so that it can help you to find the directions. So yeah, everything is okay on the dashboard. I don't see any problem. The engine is okay, no light on the engine. So yeah, I think we are good to go. There's gas in the car. Yeah, so let's share my experience driving in Canada. So the first time after I was approved to drive in Canada, I was happy because I am a person who really loves the road. I love driving and I love traveling a lot. So getting the license to drive in Canada was a plus for me, was a good thing for me. So because I love traveling, I love doing long trips. So yeah, so getting certified as a driver was a good thing. Let's get into the road and see how the Canadian roads, and what do you get to experience on a daily when you're driving on these Canadian roads. Like now, as we are speaking right now, we are in an estate road, so we'll be heading out to the highways, and come with us as we go to the place that we are going, and you get to experience how are the highways in Canada. You see, back in my country, the roads were not as big as this ones. You see, back in my country, there were like, we have a super highway that has over around is it 6 or 8 lanes, maximum of around 8 lanes, around 8 lanes. But over here, these roads have up to 20 lanes. 10 on this one side and 10 on the other side. So you can see it's not easy. So yeah, let's get into the road and let's get the journey going, yeah, so we'll be heading out. So we're gonna turn because we'll be heading on this opposite direction. So in this country, or if you're driving, you must be very careful when doing lane changes, when doing exits, because if you're not very careful on doing this lane changes, doing these exits, you're going to get yourself in trouble. Like when you're not confident yet on the lanes, like in Canada we drive on the right side, so you must be very careful when it comes to lane changes, and also ensure that you keep the speed limits. Like right now we are in a 30 km/h zone, so you must be below 30 km/h. Stop signs, like right now you must stop for a few seconds and then you continue. Indicate where you're going. If you're going to the right, indicate. If you're going to the left, you indicate. Like right now we are now headed to the highway. We are headed to 427 highway. So as we are joining, you must ensure that you're joining and merging very carefully, so that you don't cause traffic, you don't cause a delay in traffic. So like now, when you're joining the highway, you must use the acceleration lane, where you accelerate all the way to, like now the highway is 100. I am accelerating all the way to 100, so that I join the highway in the right way. What was the challenge I faced when I was and again, when you're on the acceleration lane and you're trying to join, you must ensure that you exit from the acceleration lane in the right time, because sometimes they give you around 100 meters, 300 meters. So you must be very careful, so that you don't miss the exit where you're supposed to go. What was my experience the first time I was driving? Like right now we are again exiting, so that we go to the other side. You see these speed limits that you see here marked with yellow, they really help you a lot, because sometimes you may think the road is straight and you're coming on a very high speed, but by the time you're here, you realize your speed was too high and you're not able to negotiate the corner carefully or in a good way. So you must be very careful on that. Yeah. And now we're on stops traffic lights. We must wait for them to turn green, or they turn blue. Green, for the lights to turn green, then we continue. What was my experience joining the highway the first time? I mean, luckily I had some experience from back home, driving back home, so it wasn't as bad, but it gets a challenge. You see, like now we are on a 4-lane exit. Can you just show them the 4-lane exit? Like it's lane with 4 cars, and you must be very careful on where you're going. If you're going to the right, if you're going to the left, you must be very careful, so that you don't miss where you're going. Because let's say I'm on this far left lane and I'm supposed to go to the right, I can't be able to do that, because I can't change the lane all the way to the right, and I'm supposed to go to the left. And also you must look at the signages that you see. You must, like now I'm supposed again to exit, I must change the lane carefully. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and another thing on the highways, you must be very careful on drivers who who may be having their own issues, but they want to project them on you. There are people who have so much road rage, and they are not careful on how they are driving. So actually, when you're driving, you're told you are the only sane person on the road. You should ensure that you're very careful, and you are the only sanity. Your sanity depends on you. Be very careful. Another thing, check on your side mirrors, check on your blind spots. Always check your blind spots by doing this. When you're checking your blind spot, you tilt your neck and you look on the right side, and also you tilt your neck when you're like right now I'm changing the lane. I must check my blind spot and then I tilt my neck to there. I indicate and then join and merge carefully. Another thing when I was learning, or as I am learning on a daily, because I feel like learning is on a daily basis, is that you must know how exit looks like, and you must know the signs that they are showing. Because sometimes you may be looking at the map, but you're not aware, or you're not sure where you're supposed to exit at. But by ensuring that you know how the signs look like, you see, when the last time we talked about the G1 really helps you to know how the signs look like and how the speed limits are, and how to know how an exit looks like. You see, show them here. Like this one, when you're exiting to another road, it shows you the yellow line. That shows you that you're exiting to another exit. And if we were going straight, we were not supposed to use the exit. We were to head straight on the other road and not use any exit. So yeah, so ensure that you keep checking the signages a lot. The speed limits help you know what speeds you're supposed to do and which ones you should not do. Yeah, like now we are on 100, so we are maintaining something like between 90 and 100 is good. So yeah, like right now there's the map is showing that there's some traffic over here. Yeah, so like now, let's show them this one. Like now this lane will be ending, and at least I can see that sign over there, so I should be careful to indicate and change the lane to the left. Luckily this car has some lane assistant, a blind spot assistant, which it gives me a signal when there is a car from behind it. It helps me, or it guides me that I should be very careful when changing the lane. Yeah, like right now, if you can see, we're on this 6-lane road. When you're new, you can't be very confident to change the lanes. This lane I am right now is an exiting lane. So what do? I should change the lanes to the lane that is not exiting, because I'll be heading straight. And this marks on the road can show you where you're supposed to exit at. You should not change lanes where there's a continuous line most of the time, and it also shows you who is supposed to change the lane, or whether from the person on the right side should be, like this point, if you can show them on this on my left side, on my right side, sorry, the person on the right of the lane is on the left of the lane can change to the right side of the lane. Yeah, so these things, you keep learning them as you go by. And also you should ensure that for you to be able to handle or manage the car in a careful way, you should leave a distance that you're able to see the behinds of the tires, the behind tires of the car in front of you. You should leave a significant, let's say you should leave at least 3 meters ahead of you, that in case of anything you're able to brake or take an action in a careful way. You should also, my experience, you should also be careful on the exits. Look at this number over here. Let's say exit 354. On the map, it can show you the exit that you're going to use. So like the next exit we are going to use is going to be 359 for us where we are going. So you should be careful. Whenever you feel like you're lost, you should be checking the exit, number of the exit, and what you're seeing on the map. Unless you've been on the road so many times, is when you can be able to be traveling these roads without really having to check the map. So my experience, I've ever experienced road rage, by the way. Somebody was speeding ahead of me, and I didn't know. I mean, we were going at a same speed. Let's say we were doing 80, and this individual ahead of me just brake checked me. Brake checked me means holding brakes on you. So I didn't know what was going on ahead of me. So by checking, I realized ahead of him there was a person who was a mentally challenged person who was trying to cross the road. So when I also braked, it means the person behind me was also thought that I had brake checked the person. So the person had a Tesla. So this guy was so mad. So he sped on my left side and tried to overtake me. So luckily I had thought that this guy must be planning to do something so wrong. So I left a very significant distance ahead of me or in front of me before I started speeding again, or I started driving ahead again. So you should be very careful, be very patient on the road, because these people, like, you don't know what somebody is experiencing at that time. You don't know what somebody is experiencing. So most times you should be very patient on the road. People are having different problems, so any slight chance you have to be kind, you can be kind. So so we are having traffic jam, and it may take time for us to hit where we are going. So another thing I can tell you, in Canada, we have so many seasons when it comes to, you see, like that truck is having a problem, and so he has put some signage behind to show that there is a problem with the truck. So when driving near the truck, you should be very careful. You see what I was saying, this acceleration lane, it has 300 meters. It guides you to know that you have like 300 meters to merge to the highway. So that is those are some of my experiences. Changing tires. We are now going back to summertime, and I had winter tires on. Winter tires assist in the winter period. You can show them. You change the lane. The winter tires assist in the winter period. So because they have a grip more than the summer tires. So by changing the winter tires, it helps you ensure that any condition on the road when it comes to winter time, you can face it. Even though sometimes the winter or the snow can be very heavy, that the car is not actually able to move. So I mean, that is some of the experiences I've had. And also, if I forget, sorry, there is missing exits. When you're new to a place, you miss an exit, and you have to go again all round. Like, you can show them, like, if you miss a certain exit, you have to go away more than actually 20 kilometers or 10, let's say 10, for you to find another exit that can lead you back to maybe this direction. So you should be very careful on the exits, and at least take time to study the roads. When you're on the roads, take your time to study the roads, and be very curious to know what is going to happen next. So that is some of my experiences here, or the experience I have in the Canadian road. So I'll keep it locked till we meet next time. Adios. Have a good time.